Because today is one of them days, baby. Y'all see what's in the corner. It's a DraftKings Sportsbook day. That means today's show is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, only the top-rated sports booking app in all of North America. And I know y'all been watching the hardwood out there. A little basketball playoffs going on right now. Ton of action, ton of games, and ton of games coming up as well, right? We know we do a ton of football talk, but it's hoop season right now. It's playoff season right now. So when you talking, same game parlays, live in-game bets, adjusting the odds and everything like that, hey, or adjusting the spreads, man, hey, this is definitely what you want to rock with. But more importantly, for my new people out there, shout out to the new customers. They say the only thing better than is new. All right. So with my new customers out there, when you make that first bet of $5, if you use the promo code Moats, you will receive $200 in bonus bets. So that way you can stay in the game and stay all the way active and live during the playoff time frame. But also though, man, shoot, you can get lost in that sauce, baby. It happens to the best of us. But hey, if you do happen to develop a gambling problem, if you live in New York, you see, it's a number that you could text. But for everybody else, the digits to dial are 1-800-GAMBLER. I said a 1-800-GAMBLER. And this is what I was thinking about over the weekend, man, because obviously with the draft coming up, man, did want to just, go back and do one of them things where we talk about all-time status, right? Because every single draft, man, we talk about which guy's going to be the one that changes the franchise, man. Which guy's going to be the one that comes here and breaks all the records, leads us to all the Super Bowls and everything, etc. And it's always fun when, we get those guys, that excitement that comes with it. So I just figured, man, why don't we actually, as a class today, go through each round of the draft, man, from the Steelers' historical perspective, and talk about some of the guys that were drafted in the first round and who we feel, is our overall round one guy that we taking. Same with round two, same with round three, round four, round 5, 6, and 7. All right. And like I said, man, it was a lot of legendary guys, a lot of names, man, to all the various positions, man, and all the various draft spots. But like I said, for me, man, figure, man, this would be a fun one to go ahead and get off our chest today, man. So you already know to hit the like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you are new to the channel. All righty. So, man, when we talk, actually, I should ask y'all. Let's keep it interactive real quick. Y'all want me to start in round 1, or y'all want me to start in round 7 and work my way down to round 1? All right, cause yeah. And let's go UW. I see y'all saying in round 1. All right, so y'all want to start round 1 or we're going to start in round 7? Y'all let me know, man. Round 1 or round 7? Which one we feeling? Oh, okay. Hefe Quan sent me hitting in round 7 first. Come out that way. Oh, but David Deck is saying you got to start at round 1 and then work your way back. All right, Miles Pressgrave says round 7. Wendy Johnson says round 1. Shout out to Wendy out there in the west side too. Now it's all love. It's all love. Whoo, Mike Hood saying round 1. Stan Claire saying started the back end as well. Whoo. Now Steelers love. The poll is coming. The poll is coming soon. All right. But I just want to wait a little bit on that one. All right. But it's coming. It's coming. Trust me on that one. All right. Round 1. Okay. So we saying start at round 1 and we're going to work our way back. Shout out to the homie DD Smalls as well. Hey, DD, I know I saw you earlier. I jumped the gun. I ain't want to wait. I couldn't wait till the night. I said, I got to get this off. It's time. All right. Y'all know how I feel when it's time. So let's get into it. All right. So we're going to start at round 1 one time for the culture. Don't forget this. Do what you do. All right. Which is always hit the like button and subscribe. But I'm going to read off these names that I thought were worth, that best first round pick in Steelers history convo. So from there, y'all let me know in the comment section when I drop these names, who y'all feel should be the Steelers number 1 or the Steelers best first round draft pick of all time in the first round. Excuse me on that one. So to start it off at 1969, there was this guy named Joe Green. Yeah, big boy Hall of Fame. Y'all know Joe Green. Then in 1970, first round draft pick, Terry Bradshaw, the blonde bomber. Shout out to that Hall of Famer as well. 1972, there was a first rounder who RIP to him, but recently had jersey retired. along with also being a Hall of Famer. I'm talking about Franco Harris. Yes, and Mr. Immaculate Reception, baby. Then after Franco in 1974, there happens to be this gentleman by the name of Lynn Swann. Also Hall of Famer. Lord have mercy. Shout out to Lynn Swann and all them championship rings that man got. Then from there, 1987, he was here for a long time, but he obviously played in the league for an even longer time. And I'm talking Rod Woodson, also Mr. HOF Hall of Famer as well. 1998. Now we got to talk about another big man that did his thing up front, champion and Hall of Famer, Alan Faneca. Whoo-wee. Now y'all know how I feel about this next one here, because it's one of my former teammates right here. I'm talking 2003 first rounder Troy Polamalu. Hall of Famer. Y'all already know how we feel about TP. Then you can't talk first rounders in Pittsburgh Steelers without talking about that guy that we took in 2004. Oh, man, I'm talking Big Ben Roethlisberger. You got to bring up him. He's heavily a part of the conversation as well. And then I got two more guys, man, that I throw in as honorable mentions, all right? Because their story technically isn't finished just yet, but I feel like they've worked their way into the convo. 2011, Cam Hayward. He's in the convo. And then, of course, 2017, TJ Watt. All right. Those are the guys that, to me, man, those 10 names that I'm naming right here, I'm just like, wow. Right? Wow. We're talking Super Bowl champs. We're talking gold jacket guys, man. We're talking multiple of these dudes having jerseys retired, and just a ton of absolute dominance throughout this process. And it was funny, man, as I was reading off some of these names, I did see you guys in the comment section. Y'all guys first start off and you're like, yeah, man, it's definitely Troy. It's got to be Troy. Then I drop Joe Green. You're like, oh, no, it's got to be Joe Green. It's got to be Joe Green. Then we start dropping some other names. I'm like, yeah, you bring up Big Ben. It's like, oh, what about Ben? What about Ben? It's like, yo, it's some dudes. I saw some Francos in here too, because I know a lot of y'all love Franco, especially the OG class, man. All right. Franco, Mike Hood was a big Franco guy, see, but Steelers love. And Mike Hood also talked about Joe Green as well. I mean, it's hard. It's hard. So y'all let me know in the comment section, man. How y'all feeling? David Decker bringing up the blonde bomber. Mr. Terry Bradshaw, come on now. But I'm like, yo, we got Troy Polamalu. Like, y'all know Baby Jesus. Y'all know TP, man. That's one of them ones right there. With the hair. Mr. Head and Shoulders. Oh, baby. I mean, because like I said, with these guys, outside of what, Cam and TJ, pretty much every other person up here, we're talking about being Super Bowl champs. We're talking all-time legendary stats. We're talking Hall of Fame, gold jacket guys. And to me, man, obviously, I don't think there is a bad pick when you're talking about who should be the guy that when we roll out and we say this is the best Steelers first round pick of all time. I don't think you can go wrong with any of these names, because obviously we're all going to feel some type of way. When you bring up Terry Bradshaw, you talk about what he meant offensively. You talk about the Super Bowl championships. You talk about him being the leader during that time frame offensively. But then you talk about Franco Harris, man. We know what he meant. Anybody that talks about Franco back then that actually got a chance to watch him, they speak of this dude in a legendary style. Lynn Swann, come on, man. Watch my man work. Come on, man. But we could go down the list about all these guys. But to me, I have to go Joe Green, man. Obviously, man, when you got the head honcho who said, hey, man, what I think of what a Pittsburgh Steelers is, this is what it is right here. It's like, yo, that's mean Joe Green. Like, I mean, my man was on defense playing D-line having a Coca-Cola commercial, bro. Just think about it. And he was actually a real life meanie, man. You see some of the clips, man. You see how my man stumping on people, doing all type of wild stuff. Like, I love all of that, man. But still being highly respected, man. And to me, I just think that he's one of those guys that you can't talk the Pittsburgh Steelers without talking Mean Joe Green. And when I think of all of that, man, I'm like, yeah, it's got to be Mean Joe, because he represents it the way that it's supposed to be. And we also say that he was the turning point too for the organization, right? Up until him getting here, man, struggle getting our head beat in. But, you know, his class in 1969, and then from there, you get Terry, you get Franco, you start to get all these other guys coming in as well. And it really just changed the Steelers to the organization that we know it to today as one of the best franchises in all of sports history. Mean Joe Green is a part of that foundation, man. You can make a case that he is the cornerstone to that, man. So yeah, to me, man, I gotta throw Mean Joe Green in there, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section, man. Let's see how y'all feel about that first round, man. Who would be your guy? All right, let's see. All right, Don Hefe Kwan says Joe for him. Got to be Mean Joe. Steelers Love says Mean Joe was the foundation. Mike Hood says number one got to be Joe Green. All right. Stan Clare says Troy was Troy. May as well call him Achilles. Yeah, Troy was one of them dudes, man. Wow, man, out there, man. I'm trying to tell you, man, he was an absolute problem out there, man. Oh, and Rashawn Jones also brings up Troy, and he says it was just fascinating because he was able to get a Defensive Player of the Year award at safety. Just as impressive player, man. But yeah, might go either way with Joe. And trust me, I feel you on that, man. When I think of TP, when I think of Troy, man, what he did on the field, insane. But then I also, you know, because like I said, man, I was his teammate and getting a chance to see some of the off the field impact as well, man, and just how genuine he is across the board. But like you said, at safety, where it's typically a different position, man, you could typically avoid those guys or, you know, go to different sides of the field. But the way that he changed how we view safeties, I mean, this guy was jumping over centers on QB sneaks and getting, you know, tackles for loss on big time plays after big time plays. Just his ability to dissect and take chances, man, but also be just a brilliant football mind. And that's why a lot of that turned into success right there, man. To me, I absolutely love that. So I could definitely see where people are rocking with Troy or that. But like I said, for me, man, I got to go Joe right there. And I do see my man Tons of Fun, man. He's not a fan of me calling my friend that I personally know TP. So he says, can you not call Troy TP, aka toilet paper? Tons of Fun. I appreciate, you know, how you might feel about the words TP, but like I said, when you actually can call him and be like, yo, TP, and he responds to you and says, yo, Moats, you can call me TP, I'm gonna call him TP, bro. So I appreciate you and, you know, you're passionate about it, but that's just how I stand on it. That's my man. And they're like, yo, it's TP, bro. You feel me? Or baby Jesus. You dig? So, yeah. But I like your style, though, man. I definitely like your style. Shout out, man. All righty. But yeah, man, I like that first round convo. Hey, Solo P, don't get me like that, Solo P. I'm chill, man. You know how I go, man. Every once in a while, it's like, I get it, but yo, you're not going to tell me how I can call my mans. Well, my mans told me that's what I call him. You dig? I'm like, yeah, what we talking about here, man? That don't even sound right. And then because I still heavy on the Christian part, man, it's like, yeah, when you talk about baby Jesus, I'm like, I like it, but every once in a while I feel weird about it. It was Easter weekend, so I can't call my dog baby. Just like, hey, bro, just TP, bro. Shout out to my dog Troy, man. All right. But shout out, man. Shout out. Like I said, man, both of them dudes, legendary guys, though, man. Legendary. But like I said, that was just round one. And that's the crazy part, because with all of these guys, man, all of these dudes have a legitimate case in it, man.